Your client's staring at last month's invoice, 5 grand, maybe 10, and you can practically hear the wheels turning in their head. Wait, did I actually get $10,000 worth of value from this? That question, it's not just keeping your clients up at night, it's the same one making you sweat every time renewal conversations start rolling around. But some agencies have figured out how to make that question completely irrelevant. They've cracked a system where clients never wonder about value. Because the math is so crystal clear, they'd be idiots to walk away. I'm Kurt Schmidt, founder of Schmidt Consulting, and I help creative marketing and software development agencies build predictable growth systems. The agencies who figured this out, they're not necessarily doing better work, they're just making their value impossible to ignore. Let me show you the exact moves that'll take you from a hope it works service provider to can't live without you strategic partner. Most agencies approach ROI like they're at a casino. Do some work, cross your fingers, and hope the client sees value before they see the invoice. That's just not strategy. That's just rolling the dice with somebody else's budget. Performance marketing agencies and SEO shops figured this out years ago. They're tied directly to measurable outcomes. Base fee plus performance bonuses. When they hit targets, they make more money. When they exceed them, they make even more. When they don't, they take less. Client complaints about ROI? Well, they vanish, because the agency's success is literally tied to the client's success. Creative agencies and dev shops can do this too. What you need to do is engineer accountability into your engagements from day one, instead of hoping clients just notice your great work. Here's where most creative agencies and dev shops completely drop the ball. They deliver the website, they hand off the brand refresh, and then they launch the app. And then they just hope the client lets them know how it's performing. That's just insane. You're literally leaving your value up to whether the client feels like sharing good news with you. And if things aren't going great, well, radio silence. You won't hear anything until renewal time when they tell you they're going in a different direction. The agencies who never worry about renewals, well, they're asking for analytics on day one. You designed a new product page? Well, ask for access to their e-commerce dashboard so you could track conversion rates. Or maybe you created a rebrand. Well, set up a system to track brand perception metrics, web traffic changes, and sales impact. And listen, most clients will just say yes if you ask. They want you to care about the results, but almost nobody asks. And if they won't give you direct access, fine. Make monthly performance reporting part of your contract. They share key metrics you both agreed matter. Lock it into the scope of work. The point is that most agencies never even try. They deliver the work, send the invoice, and they just sit there wondering if the client's happy. And look, that's not a business model. That's just hoping for the best. Many agencies kick off projects with vague promises like increase brand awareness or improve user experience. That's not a goal. That's a fortune cookie. Get uncomfortably specific about what success actually looks like before a single dollar changes hands. A 20% increase in qualified traffic from target segments within 90 days. Talk about reducing checkout abandonment from 40% to 25% within the first quarter. Moving from 15% unaided brand recall to 30% in your target demographic within 6 months. Those are things that matter. And here's the critical part. You need access to the data that proves whether or not you hit these targets. If you are defining the success metrics but you can't actually see the numbers, well, you're still just guessing. When success is this specific and you have direct visibility into performance, ROI stops becoming abstract. It starts becoming math everyone can see. This is the fundamental difference between agencies that consistently fight for renewals and agencies that have clients begging to expand. Vendors deliver what clients ask for and walk away. Partners stay engaged with how that work performs in the real world. When you ask for analytics access during kickoff, you're signaling something crucial. I care about your business outcomes, not just delivering on my scope of work. That is a completely different relationship dynamic. The smartest agencies I work with have made this completely standard in how they operate. Their proposals include a section on performance tracking. We'll deliver X and we'll track its impact on Y, and that metric will allow us to do this effectively. In order to do this, we'll need access to Z analytics or monthly reporting on these specific data points. When performance visibility is built into your process from the start, it stops feeling like an unusual request. It becomes just how you work. I promise you, clients really respond to this because it shows that you're not just interested in getting paid for deliverables, you're invested on whether those deliverables actually move their business forward. All of this comes down to one core transformation in how you position yourself. Stop being an order taker focused on deliverables. Start being a results partner focused on outcomes. When a client comes to you saying, we need a new website or we need a rebrand, your first response can't be, great, well, what style do you like? It needs to be, what business problem are we solving? What metrics will tell us that we've solved it? And how can we work together to track those metrics throughout this engagement? That one shift in how you start conversations changes everything. You're no longer competing on deliverables. You're competing on business impact. And guess what? Nobody can compete with you on business impact if they're still just talking about fonts and features while you're talking about conversion rates and revenue growth. Okay, look, fair warning, this takes time. This transformation isn't overnight. You're looking at maybe 3 to 6 months to get these types of things into place and to start getting good at it and start building it into your culture. The bottom line is your clients are already calculating ROI in their heads on every single time they interact with you. Every invoice, every deliverable, and every meeting. The only question is whether you're helping them with that math, or if you're leaving it up to chance. And my challenge for you this week, pick your next new project before you even send the proposal. Figure out what metrics would prove this work is successful. Then build analytics access or performance reporting right into your scope of work. Just ask. You'll be shocked how many clients say yes when you position it as caring about their success. The agencies thriving right now aren't hoping their work pays off. They've made it impossible for clients to lose money working with them. And that is because they are actually tracking whether the work delivers results. All right, I'm Kurt Schmidt, and if you want more strategies for building an agency clients can't live without, hit that subscribe button. Because the best ROI guarantee isn't promising results, it's staying connected to the data that proves results are happening. Thanks for watching. We'll see you next time.